Hey everybody, and welcome to day 162 of my 25 push-ups a day. So what did we celebrate this week? This week was re-gifting day, so leave a comment below if you guys have re-gifted something that you didn't really want. I can't recall if I've done that before. Anyway, the other thing is cover anything in chocolate day. So if you're a lover of chocolate and you like covering things in it, what else would you cover chocolate in for that day of celebration? Now, today's video is going to be more of a Q&A. I was tagged by Too Fat Too Furious with some questions, 10 questions. They're pretty cool, so I will be doing that for you guys. And what else happened this week? Yeah, nothing much, because yeah, we're all in sort of lockdown. We can't do much, and that's the way it is till the new year. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get to the questions. So question number 1: what would you name your boat if you had one? If I had a boat, I would name it Bob. Yeah, because Bob's around. I wouldn't own a boat. I'm not very good with sea travel. I'd just be sick the whole time. So I've been whale watching twice in my life, and I've seen a tail of the whale going back in, and that was one of the best stomach exercises I think I've ever had, because I was in the bathroom the entire probably hour and a half that we were out. So yeah, so I don't know if I'd own a boat. And every time I hear, you know, a boat and naming a boat, I always think of the Friends episode with the Mr. Beaumont.
The Mr. Beaumont.
I don't think so, dear.
Okay, look, let me paint you a little picture. All right, you are setting sail up the Hudson. You got the wind in your arms.
So yeah, so that's cool. Okay, let's move on to question 2. So question 2 is, what is the closest thing to real magic? I don't know. I enjoy magic. I love magic. It does seem real with some of the magicians that are out there and how quick they are with their hands. And I love card tricks and how they do stuff. It just fascinates me. So I really do enjoy it, and I sort of do believe it. A little piece of me thinks it actually is real. But the thing that's closest to real magic, I don't know. I guess just life and nature and things, plants. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one, but yeah, just us being able to communicate and talk and sense things and know things and have feelings and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. You know, creating another life. Yeah, I think that's quite close to magic. Yeah, so let's get on to number 3. So, number 3, what do you think will break the internet? Well, I'm sure we all know if you type Google into Google, it will break the internet. I'm pretty sure of that. And, well, see for yourself. This is from an IT specialist.
I don't think that's true.
With all due respect, John, I am head of IT, and I have it on good authority. If you type Google into Google, you can break the internet. So please, no one try it, even for a joke. It's not a laughing matter. You can break the internet.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know what would break the internet. Didn't Jennifer Aniston break the internet at some point with something, or she reached the fastest to reach 1 million on Instagram or whatever it is? I don't know. But if she was one to break the internet, I think if she coupled up with someone that was unusual, that would probably break the internet. And that unusual person would probably be me in a Borat mankini. Yeah, it would break the internet. And a few other things as well, I think. Okay, number 4. What is the worst smelling place you've ever been to? Place. I'd say Rotorua in New Zealand. It's a beautiful place, but wow, the smell is just, man, that's bad. It's just sulfur and rotten eggs and yeah, it's not very pleasant, but it's really beautiful. It's got some amazing things to see. If you ever get a chance to go there, it's a place to visit. Rotorua in New Zealand, very beautiful. What's the dumbest way you've ever been injured? Oh, this really irritates me. I hate getting injured, and I always do with whatever I do with sport and that. And I think I play hard, and I really put everything into playing whatever sport I'm in, and I usually get injured, and I usually carry on, which isn't a good thing. But the dumbest way I was injured was actually in this chair, and I reached down to get one of the bottles of water for these plants because they use I give them rainwater, and I reached down to get that, and I felt this twinge in my lower back, and the pain was just really bad, and it lasted for about a week that I could hardly move, and then I think the whole thing was about 4 weeks where I was just not able to do anything. It was, oh man, it irritated me. So to injure myself doing something silly like that just irritates me a lot. So yeah, so that's the dumbest way I've been injured. What fictional character would be the most boring to meet in real life? I think fictional would be Sleeping Beauty. That would be boring, as she's sleeping. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to question 7 now. Okay, question 7. If you had to change your name, what would your new name be and why? I've never really thought of changing my name. My name's always been Marco or Marco if you're Italian or European. Marco. My surname's very difficult to pronounce, and I have had many different letters addressed to me with names that are really strange. But yeah, I've never really thought of changing my name. I guess, well, we do play around with the kids and some of the names we come across and things like that, and I don't know, Buck Peters, or Chase. I don't know, do I look like a Chase or a Buck or a Chuck? I don't know. What do you think my name would be if I had to change it? Let me know below. Okay, question number 8. What's your biggest screw up in the kitchen? Okay, this is a bad one. When we stayed in South Africa, my parents lived, about 40 minutes away driving, and we were getting ready to leave to go and visit them, and I decided to boil some eggs. So I put everything on the stove, and I put the eggs in the water before they were boiling. I don't know why, but anyway. And yeah, I guess I left them, and we went to my parents. I got a phone call probably after being there maybe 20 minutes, and my neighbor was like, "Hey Marco, listen, you need to are you around, because your house, there's smoke coming out of your house." And I was like, "What do you mean smoke?" And he goes, "No, it's really bad, it's coming out the roof tiles." And I thought, damn, that's pretty bad. If it's coming out the roof tiles, the house must be on fire. And then it just dawned on me, and my heart just dropped. I felt sick, and I was like, oh crap, I left the eggs on and they've caught fire, and I just thought the worst. Anyway, luckily he managed to go outside where the electricity boxes were, and he switched off the power to our place, which stopped that. And my mother-in-law was close by with keys, because she lived not too far, and she went around and said the smell was really bad. Everything was just covered in smoke. It was really, really bad. The eggs were like charcoal. They exploded and were all over the place. The pot was black. So yeah, that was the biggest screw up I've made in the kitchen. So every time I say I'm going to be boiling eggs now, I get quite a few worried looks. But I do make sure I watch them. I've got timers and alarms going off and that, just in case I forget. But yeah, that was bad. I'll never forget that. Okay, question number 9. What incredibly common thing have you never done? I've never watched Game of Thrones. I'd like to. And I guess I've never broken a bone. Yeah, I've never broken a bone. Not that it's common, but everyone I know has broken a bone at least once in their life. I've never broken a bone. I've always torn tendons and ligaments and muscles and things like that. And I think back, and wonder if breaking a bone would have been better, because I've always had issues with the tendons and things like that. So yeah, that's one of the common things I've never done. Okay, question 10. Question 10. What is the worst haircut experience? Well, it wasn't a haircut experience at a barber or a hairdresser or anything like that. It was myself doing it when I was really small. And I remember this because my mom freaked out because it was school photos that week. And I decided to brush my fringe down and sort of try and cut it like that. But I went too high in the middle. And I sort of had a little step like that. It looked like a game of Tetris going on. And yeah, it looked really dumb. And she reminded me of that because I got my school photo in a frame, and there I am smiling with this gap in my hair. So yeah, that was the worst haircut experience I've had, and I'll never forget. Yeah, that's it. 10 questions, 10 answers. I hope that gives you a bit more insight into who I am, and I'd like to tag a few people if that's okay. So I hope you guys can join in and do the same. I would look forward to your videos and answers to these as well. So the first one is OMAD Caroline. I'd like you to do these questions. I'll leave them in the description for you guys so you can copy them. The other one is Fat Earther. I'd like to see yours. The other one is Adam Bridgewood. I'd be keen to see your one as well. And lastly is Victoria's Sequence. So that would be good to see. So yeah, I hope you guys can take part. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you all stay safe out there. And yeah, next week's Christmas. So that's pretty cool. And I'll see you then. So thanks for watching again. I'll see you next week, guys. Cheers.